Hey, what's up, what's happening, you guys? I got some motocross tips and tricks for you today. We're going to go with the starts first. Now, whenever you start, you want to be sitting central, like on the airbox. Sit in the center of the seat close to the airbox. Get your tail like where the airbox is. Place both feet ahead of the foot pegs. You know what I mean? Your arms parallel with the handles up, parallel with the handlebars, and lean forward over the bike. So what that does when you start, that stops the bike from going up in a wheelie, too much of a wheelie. And by you staying over the handles, you could get as much throttle as possible. You know what I mean? Get over half throttle, get at least 3/4 throttle when you start, and stay over the bike, release the clutch. You know what I mean? Release the clutch, stay over the handles, and let the bike traction. You see what I'm saying? This is gonna allow you to launch forward and move forward, and get that hill shot, and then once you're off over that gate, over the hump, you know what I mean, you shift your body back a little bit to get traction. You know what I mean? It's all about traction. Corner speed, you know what I mean? I see a lot of riders, the races are won, a lot of times the races are won and lost in corners, you know what I mean? Your exit speed's got to be just as good, it's got to be consistent with your entry speed. So you want to enter with speed, but don't kill it off, you know what I mean? Don't kill off the speed. Come through and keep the momentum throughout. You know what I mean? Even if you go into the corner extra hard, you could go into a corner extra hard to pass somebody. You know what I mean? But if you kill that speed completely, they could pass you back, accident the corner. So when you with the speed, you want to keep the speed consistent what you enter the corner with and exit it with. You know what I mean? But build up the momentum and enter them corners as fast as possible. You know what I mean? But don't kill off your speed and exit as fast as possible too, because it's a balance exit and enter. You know what I mean? So try to keep the speed consistent throughout the corner. Rake the outside foot peg on the balls of your feet. You know what I mean? Have your arms up. You know what I mean? So you can rake the bike and go around the corner and re-grip the throttle at all times, going around corners too. And get up on that tank, get over their handles and twist that throttle open. Whoops, you want to come down on the balls of your feet. You don't want to be riding flat-footed. You know what I mean? It's not good at all to be coming down whoops and flat-footed. You know what I mean? Balls of your feet. You know what I mean? And just allows for more mobility, and it will help you getting on the whoops. It brings that balance, and also you want your heels balanced too. You know what I mean? Coming down the whoops, and basically like you want to go down the whoops in a rowing motion, like you're rowing a boat. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to be stiff in whoops. You know what I mean? Like a rowing motion. You know what I mean? And don't be afraid to come in and charge through the whoops. As long as you're on the balls of your feet, you got your legs up against the tank to hold that's grip and rowing motion, you're alright. Alright, and so that's corner speed, corners covered, that's whoops covered. Then I have to cover the whoops because they're very important, you know what I mean? And regrip, don't forget the regrip. Regrip is important too. You want to get that regrip on the throttle. You don't want to go into the corner and not be able to, your wrist is, your elbow is down and your wrist is down. What you want to do is move your hand forward and get that regrip, so you could twist that throttle open, which also brings your arm up too, your throttle arm too. So you always want to get that regrip, which help you keep your throttle arm up, and you will get be able to get a handful of throttle and get the throttle open. You see what I'm saying? So the regrip is very important when you're entering the corner, so you can get that throttle open as soon as possible, and it helps with your arms up too. You know what I mean? So that's definitely important. Starts, don't forget your starts. Oh, I just mentioned starts, regrip, corner, and whoops. Another thing is like when you're racing, you want to get in the habit of practicing what you got to do in your race. If you're racing 30 minutes plus 2 lap motors, you want to get that in through the week. You want to get like 2 of those in each time you practice at an outdoor track for the outdoor. 30 minutes plus 2 minutes, you know what I mean? Race pace, sprinting the whole way as if you're in a race, you know what I mean? Because what it's going to do is going to transfer that habit into the actual race. What you do in practice is what takes place in the race. So there's my motocross and tips and tricks for today.